LG G8s ThinQ smartphone was launched in June 2019. The phone comes with a 6.21-inch OLED touchscreen display. It is powered by an octa-core Qualcomm Snapdragon 855 processor. It comes with 6GB of RAM. As far as the cameras are concerned, the G8s ThinQ on the rear packs triple camera setup consisting of a 12-megapixel main shooter along with another 13-megapixel ultra-wide camera and a 12-megapixel telephoto lens. There is a 8-megapixel camera on the front for selfies. This device is based on Android 9.0 Pie and packs 128GB of inbuilt storage that can be expanded via microSD card up to 1TB. It is powered by a 3550 mAh battery with 18-watt fast battery charging support. The Huawei Mate 20 Pro is still one of the best phones from the Chinese firm to date, offering up a heavy mix of design, power and performance with a few party pieces thrown in too. It builds on the P20 and P20 Pro, offering up even more screen-enhanced triple rear cameras and an in-display fingerprint scanner. This phone has Kirin 980 processor and it's the first 7nm chip on any Android phone. The Mate 20 Pro has 6GB of RAM and 128GB of storage. You can expand the storage to a maximum of 256GB. It has a 6.39-inch display, giving you a huge amount of space for gaming and movies, and its QHD resolution and HDR10 support ensures everything looks great. You will get great battery life from the Mate 20 Pro, and we regularly achieved a day and a half of uses from a single charge during our review time. This phone comes with 3 cameras on the rear, adding the excellent 40-megapixel wide-angle and 8-megapixel telephoto lenses from the P20 Pro, but the third sensor is new. It's an ultra-wide 16-megapixel snapper, allowing you to capture even more of your surroundings into each shot. The Mate 20 Pro is a full-featured phone for a full-featured price. Nokia 9 PureView smartphone was launched in February 2019. The phone comes with a 5.99-inch touchscreen display. This one is powered by an octa-core Qualcomm Snapdragon 845 processor. It comes with 6GB of RAM. It is powered by a 3320 mAh battery and supports wireless charging. As far as the cameras are concerned, the Nokia 9 PureView on the rear packs a 12-megapixel primary camera, a second 12-megapixel camera with an 1.82 aperture, and a third 12-megapixel camera with an 1.82 aperture, and a fourth 12-megapixel camera. There is a 12-megapixel camera on the front for selfies. You can record 4K videos at 30fps. Nokia 9 PureView based on Android 9.0 Pie and packs 128GB of inbuilt storage. It features an IP67 rating for dust and water protection. It was launched in midnight blue color. The Samsung Galaxy AAT has a premium glass design with a metal frame running around its circumference, which feels good in the hand. The phone comes with a 6.70-inch touchscreen display with a resolution of 1080 by 2400 pixels. With a full HD+ resolution and Super AMOLED panel, the display on the Galaxy AAT is bright, clear and colorful, which should be bode well for gamers and Netflix viewers. Samsung Galaxy AAT is powered by a 1.7 GHz octa-core Qualcomm Snapdragon 730G processor. It comes with 8GB of RAM. Samsung Galaxy AAT happens to be the first smartphone to launch with a slider mechanism along with rotating camera. The whole point of the rotating cameras on the Samsung Galaxy AAT is so you can utilize the same great cameras on the rear of the phone on the front. The main 48-megapixel sensor is the default camera available to you when you open the camera app. But it's easy to switch between it and the 8-megapixel ultra-wide camera, which allows you to fit more into your shot. The third camera is a 3D depth sensor, providing excellent background blur for the live focus mode, which defocuses the background of your shots while keeping the foreground in focus. Overall, this smartphone is an amazing piece of technology, specifically for those who love gaming and passionate about smartphone photography. After years of walking in the shadows of Apple and Samsung, the Chinese phone maker is stepping into the light and forging a new path with its new Android smartphone, the OnePlus 7 Pro. With a premium glass and metal design, a sharper notch-free display, a pop-up selfie camera, a faster and more responsive in-display fingerprint sensor, and a triple camera system on the rear, the OnePlus Pro has more than enough going for it to earn its Pro name. That said, the OnePlus 7 Pro is still cheaper than the top phones from Samsung, Apple, Sony and Huawei. so it's not going to break the bank, and with its pop-up camera party trick and glorious all-screen design, there's a lot to love. There's a whole lot of screen on the OnePlus 7 Pro. With a 6.67-inch QHD display, free of notches, punch-hole cameras and any oversized bezels. The front of the phone is pretty much all-screen and it looks great, with a colorful punch thanks to the AMOLED panel. We found the OnePlus 7 Pro could last more than a day on a single charge, which is great news and something not all handsets in our phone list can do. There's a triple camera setup around the back of the OnePlus 7 Pro, with Sony's 48 megapixel sensor, your main snapper, but with telephoto and wide-angle secondary options too. It's a solid snapper, but it doesn't quite challenge the likes of Google Pixel 3 range. However, there's something fun on the front, not that you can see the front-facing camera, that's because it's hidden in the body and pops out of the top of the phone when required. The OnePlus 7 Pro is closer to delivering everything you want from a flagship phone than any previous OnePlus handset, while still being able to undercut the big-name competition.